Hello, I just wanted to do a hostess video so that I could come and basically kind of tell you all of the most important things for your party as you're planning it in the next few days. And this really doesn't take place of the communication that I want us to have, but sometimes I'm finding that either during the day when I'm home and able to have the time to work with hostesses, that's when people are at work. In the evenings, 2 nights a week, I go to parties, and people are just busy and things have things going on. Sometimes I feel like I call at dinner time or I call when you're out and about. And so please don't think this takes the place of communicating with you over the phone, text, Facebook, any kind of messaging, because I want to chat with you many times before your party. The better communication we have, then the more successful your party is going to be. So anyway, this is literally your hostess coaching. I'm going to be your coach for your party. I want you to have the most successful party ever because I want you to get everything that you want on your wish list. So hopefully, when you get your packet, I want you to go through the catalog. Keep a catalog for yourself and circle all the things that you love. You know what? What I love for hostesses to do is circle all the things that you love and add it up and see how much that would cost you if you were a customer. And then when we have your party, I want to work with you on this form right here. This is your hostess benefit page. And hopefully we can get the majority, if not all, we can get the majority of your products free or half price, okay? So really quick before we start, I just want to let you know that when I started 31 in September of 2011, I truly had no idea that people would love 31 as much as they do. I really thought I was going to have a party and my friends and family or the neighborhood people would buy a bag and it would be done. Okay, well, I've been doing this a little over 2 years, and I've sold over $110,000. That's just me personally. So even my best hostesses and customers and friends and family that have had numerous $1,200 parties, they continue to buy. They love it. Either they're buying for gifts or they're changing, maybe they're completing their collection when the new catalog comes out, or they're getting new hostess exclusive, or they're organizing rooms in their home. So just remember, don't be afraid to ask people to come to your party, because I truly have people all the time that tell me, I've always wanted to go to one of those parties and never had the chance to see it all in person. And a lot of people don't realize that they can just place an order through a consultant. So I'm going to try to keep this simple and sweet and just go over the main points for your party, and then hopefully we'll have lots of ways and time to chat and go over any of your questions at any time. So one of the most important things in your packet is going to be the form that looks like this one. It used to be called Planning a Great Party, and now it just says Hostess Benefits. So the front of it's going to have your hostess exclusives. These are items that you can only purchase when you become a hostess. This pink box is what I call your magic pink box. It's going to tell you how much free dollars you get, how many half-price items you get, and how many hostess exclusives. The hostess exclusives cannot just be purchased by anybody. They're only for hostesses, and they're not free until you reach the top of the box. It's easy to do. I have hostesses do it all the time. It just takes a little bit of work. Under $1,200 party, you can buy 1 or 2 of them, and then you just pay shipping or tax. But if you get to the $1,200 party, 3 of these are free, and you don't pay shipping, tax, or monogramming. On top of that, you would get a $250 shopping spree and 3 things half off. So when you have a huge wish list in the catalog, getting to your $1,200 party truly is a way to get the majority of it either free or half price. Now there's a few ways. There's a few ways to make this party very successful for you. And we're going to go over that. I want to just briefly touch on the back of it. On the back is your wish list. Start trying to make a list of what you would love to get for free. My information is always going to be on the back. And on this part, I think this is the most important, because when we're planning a party, I've had a lot of experience with this, people think of the people that you're going to think of to invite are the people that you see on a regular basis, maybe at the ball games, they come over for dinner, they come over for Christmas. But some of those people are either not available the night of your party, or their kids are sick, or they have an event. So not always are they able to come. And I promise you from experience that when they come to the party and see what we have, touch it, see it, and hear all the ideas I'm going to give them, they change their mind on what they want. They really, I've seen it 100 times. They may just think, oh, I'll take a thermal tote because I want to help so-and-so with her party. But when they come, They have 30 things on their wish list. And you would be surprised the person that you think would like it the least will be the biggest shopper at your party. So this is going to help you brainstorm people that you're going to forget. It's a list of 40 guests. I actually like to invite a little bit more than that, 50 to 75 minimally if we're doing a Facebook event. And I will create your Facebook event for you, make you the host, and let you invite your people. So here is 4 acquaintances, 4 neighbors, a hostess whose party maybe you have attended, and maybe 3 guests at her party, 4 spouses, co-workers or relatives, 4 co-workers, 4 people who love to entertain, maybe those people that are just great friends of yours and they love to host parties, 4 relatives, 4 contacts from kid schools and activities, 4 friends of yours, and 4 friends maybe from church or social groups. Okay, so actually kind of fill this out and think about this. If you're inviting on Facebook, it's easy to just click on the names of all the people being invited. I just don't want you to think we can go tell 10 or 15 people about your party and they're going to show up, okay? It just kind of takes constant work. It's actually very easy and very fun, and my hostesses love. They just have a great time, and some are totally blown away at all the amount of free things that they get from their party when they don't think it would be a success at all. So we want to at least invite 50. Now, there's a couple of ways we can do this. Remember that I'm going to set up an event online, so anyone out of town, your family, friends, college, anyone can order online to help your party. So it's super important. Number one, most important thing for your party is to over-invite, because only 25% will probably order or come. And number 2 is to get outside orders. It's extremely important. When I have a huge party, I don't get all those orders there at the party. That usually doesn't happen. It's amazing. My hostesses that work can get 4 to 5 orders before the party, and then say after the party's done, maybe 2 that said that they were going to get what we're going to come. Maybe their kids get sick. Follow up with them and say, hey, I'm so sorry you missed out the party. Make sure I can either get you a catalog or you can look at the catalog online, because anybody can download the current catalog just by going to my website and say download the catalog, and they can look at it page by page. Our website is very user friendly and it really showcases the products awesome. So placing an order is extremely easy online. You don't have to calculate any dollars. You don't have to add shipping or tax. It's very easy. So your computer friends that order things on the computer all the time, this would be the way to do it. They would literally, this is the form that I've put in there step by step, 3 simple, easy instructions for them to order. They literally just go to my website, which would be on any label of any of the things that I've put in your packet. They click place an order, just like they would regularly order an item. And then they click Shop Now beside your name. They may see a list of my parties, but then they just click Shop Now beside your name. We always have a monthly special. Adding your monthly special to your orders will change your party drastically. You could go from a $400 or $500 party easily to sometimes $700 or $800. So when people are ordering, you always want to tell them to make sure they check out the special. People love to save money. A lot of people will come to your parties just for the special, and a lot of people will order 2 and 3 times the amount to get 2 or 3 of the specials, because maybe they're putting them up for gifts. So typically, I know that this video may be shown for a while, so typically our specials work when you spend $35, then you can get something on sale, half price or $5 or whatever. The way to add that to your order online is to always put in all of the regular price items first, and then when they're ready to add their special, there's going to be a tab at the top that says monthly special, and they can click there to kind of look at it all. And then make sure that when they're adding it to the cart, they pick the item that says alias special, or the amount won't be correct. Don't worry if anybody places their order online and they change their mind, or they make a mistake, or maybe the special just doesn't pop up for the right price. That's not final. I can always edit or change any orders. You just got to let me know before we send the party, okay? So super important, while you're out and about, to carry your packet, your pink envelope. You're going to have many catalogs like this. Say you run into your friend that you just forgot to think about, and you know she's got kids, or she's busy on-the-go mom, or she is a businesswoman and she's always carrying certain bags to maybe, work meetings, or maybe she loves going to the gym. The thing that I've learned is there's something for everyone in this 31 catalog. Whether or not you're a big purse lover or you're a huge organization fan, there's something for everyone. Trust me, I've been to way too many parties. So have some extra mini catalogs and pass it out, and just say, hey, just check out the website and make sure you order under my party if they're not able to come. So I usually include at least 5 mini catalogs. I want you to pass those out. These are actually postcards. So if you have some people on your list that you want to either hand these out, it even tells them to bring a friend. That's another super important idea. If you just say you had 6 people come to your party, but they brought a friend, just say a couple of them brought a friend, then that really increases the amount at your party. At 31, we teach you that our goal is to have 10 buying guests there. When I say 10 buying guests, I have people sometimes that'll say, oh, I have 6 people coming. Actually, there's 10, but 4 are little kids. So 10 buying guests. And if you just had a couple of them bring a friend, some of those friends are the ones that have never seen 31 before. So that's huge to invite. I always say, bring a friend with you, because when you do, I'm going to have a drawing for everybody that brings a guest that wasn't already invited. Then they can possibly win a free gift. So these are the postcards that you can either just put a little stamp on, a postcard stamp, put in the mail, and that's going to help you when you're out and about and you can reach other people. Always keep a catalog for you, and I usually give you 3 big catalogs. Maybe put one at the school, the post office, the bank, just some of the places you're going. If you're involved in a lot of kid activities, then you know what? Show to all the other moms. I promise you they will love it. Also, you want to always encourage personalization, because people always call me afterward and say, oh, can I send this back? We can't send anything back to get personalized. They love their products so much more because they're unique and special when they get to put on them what they want to say. That's what caught my eye when I first saw a 31 thermal tote. I loved that I could put my name on it or my kid's name on it. So make sure that they're doing that. We're going to briefly go over the catalog and make sure you understand some of the important pages. So here we have the front of our catalog. The very first page is Cindy Monroe, our founder, and you're going to get to hear me explain the history of 31 and some really cool things. People love coming to the parties because they don't just learn about products, but they learn about the history of our company and how it is dramatically helping women. And so the story is amazing. It does come from Proverbs 31 in the Bible. We're going to talk about that at your party. So make sure, if people are asking, where does 31, where does that come from? Maybe you can even look it up and just kind of go over. You can look on YouTube or just go to 31gifts.com and do some research. So just remember that as you're searching through the catalog, if you just pick an item and you scroll down here to the information, it's going to tell you your price and your item number. So if you're out collecting an order, on an order form that I've provided, here are the important things. I do need their first and last name. I don't really have to have their address unless they want their order shipped to them. If your guests want this order shipped to them and not to come to you, then it's $4 extra. You want to put their item number. Oh, and here, their email is very important to me because it includes them into my monthly newsletter so that they can see the specials every month. And it's so important for you to offer all your guests, especially the ones that love, love, love it, or the ones that want tons, but maybe they can only afford 1 or 2 items at your party. That's the people that you say, man, get with Diane and host your own party. Every person that hosts a party while we're doing processing your party, after they're finished, I'm going to come to you and give a gift. And after the party, even if it's 6 months down the road, if you refer somebody to me for an order or for a party, you're going to get some kind of a thank you gift, depending on how big their party is. So I always reward those that send me new business. Of course, down here's their credit card information. If they're paying with a debit or a credit card, we take all cards. You just need to make sure that's all filled out. So you would just put their item number in the first box, how many of what they want, the description, the pattern, and if they want monogramming, there's 1 line or 2 lines, the color of the font, the font style, and this would only be if they want the Iconit. Iconit would be like a baseball, basketball, the butterfly, or the 3D stars on it. And so then you would put the price. If you're adding on the special, you would just put the item number, the product, the color, the pattern they want, what they want on line 1 or 2 on their monogramming, the font color, the style, and what they want on as their Iconit. Like this one, I put 3D stars, and they wanted their stars in white. Then you would go ahead and put the special price. Regular monogramming, to put anything on a bag, 1 letter, a monogram or a name is $7. If they add any kind of an icon, like the picture, then it's 10. And collegiate is where they could put like OSU or Longhorns on a bag. And that gets a little bit particular because we can't put OSU patch and say Diana. So if you need help with that, make sure you get with me. Collegiate patches are $15, and there's only so many products that can have the collegiate patch added to it. And on 15 of this catalog, At the bottom, it shows you your Collegiate Spirit website so you can check out all the schools. But don't worry, I can do that for you if you'll just let me know. Also on page 15 is all of your icons. So those are the icons that you can add to the bags that will fit icons. So if you have, say you pick out D, you come down here, you find out what it is. If it has an E, that means embroidery. If it has an I, that means iconic, and C means collegiate. So it tells you what the bags can hold. And another super important page, the very back page is your hostess page, just like the hostess page included in your packet. This is one you can write on and take notes. And then I want you to see the personalization pages on 40 and 41. This is very important. Here are the font colors they'll choose. If people are having a hard time picking a color with their pattern, this gives them some ideas. And then this page over here is really important because that's all of the font styles that they can pick from. And at the bottom of 40, it's going to explain when something says it has an E beside it, which means embroidery. A regular E will fit 12 characters, but an E3 will only fit 7 on each line. So if you're wondering if something will fit, this can help you, or always text or call me. Not a problem. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to make your party successful and easy, because I want your part to be easy. The shopping guide starts on page 28, and we're going to go on over all of this one at your party. But that way, if somebody says, does all the products come in all the print? No, they don't come in all the patterns. The page 28 is your shopping guide that will break down all the categories of bags we have, and if it's, say they decide they want this, it tells them the patterns they can choose from, okay? Make sure you also understand on our special, there's no limit. So if it's spend $35 and get something for half price, that means every time they've spent $35, they can get a special. This is the easy way to do it. Take all of their regular items, add up the total. If it's $140, divide that by 35, that tells you how many specials they can get, okay? And of course, if there's a couple of extra specials left over that you want, we can just tack that on the end of your party, okay? And that just helps you out and it helps you get items on a bigger sale. Okay, make sure the checks are written to me. And once we close your party and I leave, if you collect any more orders, those need to be credit card only, because with all the parties I do, it's impossible for me to just go back and collect a check. It's impossible. Or you can have the check written in your name. You can deposit it and give me your debit card for that order, okay? And we can just do the order over the phone, because it's impossible for me to go back and try to go get just a check or an order after the parties are closed, because I do at least sometimes, a lot of times 8 to 10 or more a month. And one last little tidbit, and I think we've pretty much covered it. First of all, if we've created a Facebook party for you, a Facebook event, be involved, be motivated, tag your friends when you see something you think they would really love, and make sure your people that you invite, go in there every day. Like, I'm going to post lots of special ideas, pictures, videos, and things like that. And if you say, oh man, Sandra will totally love this, tag her and say, this is for you, this will totally help you, blah, 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 blah. If you've gotten past 31 items with other parties or whatever, post pictures, tell them what you use it for. When your friends find out what you use it for, they're going to want it for themselves possibly. So make sure you're involved and you're commenting on there, and we're having a lot of fun. And you tell them to bring a friend, and if there's going to be games, it's going to be a lot of fun. That's about the Facebook event. Another thing, my most successful parties, I ask all of my hostesses to give me, if we've already created a Facebook event and invited, I want you to come up with just 10 or 15 names of your VIP guests, the people that can't make it to the party. Maybe they're out of town. These are your aunts, cousins, good friends that are out of town. Maybe they've never heard of 31. They're the ones that need the catalog. I mail them in a cute pink envelope, a mini catalog, and several little pieces of paper to explain to them how to order. So it's very, very easy, and they get this in the mail, and I pay for the postage. So if you can just either email me or call me or text me, whatever, Facebook message me, just the name and the addresses. Emails are just bonus, cake on the icing on the cake. Then I'll get those in the mail. Usually, if I could have them at least 10 days to 2 weeks before your party to give me time with what I've got going on in my life to get them in the mail on time. So that's super important. Being able to mail some VIP mini catalogs. And last but not least, first of all, I'm always available to get in touch with and ask questions. Throughout your party, throughout this experience, I want you to think about joining as a consultant. because there are so many reasons. You already love 31, obviously, or you didn't want, or you wanted to have a party. When I joined, only wanted a discount. I never saw myself making money, recruiting a team, becoming a director, or doing this full time. Never. I was only going to get a discount. And you can do that if you would like. When we're done with your party, I want you, first of all, at the party to see how fun and easy it is. I have all the tools to teach you everything that I do. And remember, I've done it for over 2 years, so it seems a lot more natural. It wasn't like that the first party. This little flyer that I'm including is called the Living Your Dreams. It's going to talk about our company a little bit. It's going to show you how we make money, and it's going to show you one of our most important things that we have for new consultants, which is the Start Swell program. It's so cool because just by having a few parties in your first few months, you can get up to $500 in free products on top of the commission, the money that you make from your parties. So I always like to tell people that there are so many ways that you can do 31. If you truly love it and just want a discount, you can do this on the side just whenever you want. You can turn in some online orders. If you're truly wanting to make $200, $300, $400, $500 extra a month, I can easily show you how to do that by a couple of parties, 1 a month, 2 a month, whatever your life can fit and whatever you're wanting to do. And if you're somebody that really wants to run with it and do it full time and make a couple of thousand a month, grow a team, recruit, whatever it is, earn vacations, I'm here to help you. I'd love to have you as a team member and work with you and just work with you with what you want it to work for. So don't think that you have to do the business like me. If you're interested, talk to me about it. I'm here for any questions that you have. So I am super excited about your party. Don't go all out about food and thinking that it has to be all hard and complicated. Snacks should be the least on your agenda. Your agenda should be getting people there to have fun and showing them what kind of products that we have to offer. Even if it's as simple as some chips and dip, cheese and crackers, a sandwich and lemonade. It doesn't have to be a huge meal and hard and complicated at all. I'll usually bring a 4-foot little table if I need to, depending on the space, and we can talk about all that when we chat on the phone. And I usually show up to your party about 30 minutes before to set up. So anyway, look forward to seeing you. Please get with me with any of your questions. I can't wait to see your expression when all those cool, awesome goodies and pink bags arrive at your doorstep and you're loving all of your free items. So I can't wait to party. Let me know what you need. I'm here for everything, anything you need. You can get a hold of me so many ways. And I look forward to just showing you how we can simplify your life with all of our solutions. So anyway, thanks for watching the video. And just by watching this video, if you tell me your favorite 2 patterns and you collect just one little outside order, you're going to get a free goodie. Like I usually just give my hosts as a free key fob just for saying I watched the video and I'm going to get you 1 outside order at least. I would love for you to get 5, but I'm at least going to get you 1 outside order and I'm going to tell you my 2 favorite items. Okay? See you soon. Bye-bye.